New mic, guys. I think this one's the ticket. I think. I don't know. I've gone through 3 mics, including a clip-on mic, and I don't know what the heck happened. Test, check. Under eye concealer. I'm on the hunt for the best the best way to conceal your under eyes without looking cakey. Looking for something that prevents creasing and caking under your eye. I've done my own under eye peels using the ordinary, what is it, AHA and BHA, which literally burns under your eye. And of course, being very careful. That did seem to help. I mean, it did smooth my under eye. It did smooth the skin. So I will continue to do that. But I haven't done it in about 2 weeks. And I feel like my skin just goes right back to normal. But anyway, I'm reviewing. I'm going to work with a few things. I already have my foundation on and moisturizer. I really don't have anything else on because this is just about the skin under my eye. So I want to keep it simple. But I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks Beauty Balm, Dew Wet Balm, under my eye. Now this is a highlighter that's kind of a lit from within glow that you put over above your blush. It's, you know, one of those really nice dewy highlighters. This is really gorgeous and beautiful, but it's very dewy and it's very balmy. It's very moisturizing, and I'm going to try this. I'm going to dab this under my eye. I already put eye cream on also, under my foundation. I have no concealer, nothing else on. So I'm going to try something a little different. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use a concealer. I don't know if I'm going to use a concealer or a color corrector, but either way, the color corrector that I'm going to use, the Skin Corrector Stick in Light Bisque from Bobbi Brown. So just going to do these 2 things today to see if I can. I don't want to do too much. Will I need a powder? I don't know. We'll see. I'm testing it with you. So here we go. The shade is Hot Water. I think it comes in 3 shades. This one is Hot Water. So as you can see, it's very, very balmy. And I've used it, but I've used it as a glow, not as an under eye. But in swatching it, it's very balmy, very highlighty. It's not shimmery. It's just like, has a very soft highlight to it. Maybe, you know, I mean, if it's light reflective, it could do pretty well. But the other thing is I don't want it to break up my foundation. So just an idea I have. Now, I don't think, well, you can kind of dab it in. Ooh, it is shimmery. Ooh. I probably should have just stuck up there. Actually, this feels so good under my eyes. I do see a little bit of shimmer. Oh, why is my hair on my face? There's definitely, there's shimmer. I would say it's a mixture between shimmer and glow. Don't really have to worry about it because we're putting a corrector over top. But I'll tell you what, so far I like how moisturizing it is. Put a little bit of extra there. I like how balmy and moisturizing it is under my eye, which is what I'm always looking for. If I can do a color corrector that is extremely balmy, borderline greasy, that's just what works for me, because I just don't want any color that I put over it to sink into the creases. I mean, it might happen. I don't know, but let's... Yeah, I like the way it feels. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. I have a lot of light on me, so you should be able to. But you definitely, this isn't it alone. You got to do more. Now, I like the Bobbi Brown color corrector in the shade Light Bisque because it has a bit of a pinky tone to it, and the pinky tone will neutralize the blue under your eye. See that? It's brightening. It's brightening, and it's peachy pink. I love it. And this is a really nice formula. All right. Now let's see. Do I use my fingers? I'm going to use this foundation brush by e.l.f. and just pat it down. Gently. I need more. Got to be really careful when you're working with the under eye, because you sure as heck want that skin to bounce back. So, definitely brightening, but didn't seem to cover all of the blue. There's a certain area of skin under my eyes that just have that little crease that drives me nuts, honestly. But you can see the difference. It is brightening and pretty. Definitely. But what I like is that it's moisturized. I'm going to need a powder because it's going into the creases, but very mildly. Almost like I have creases, nothing I can do about it, so anything I put on it is going to sink into the creases. It's impossible to, find something that's perfect, that basically lays a shield between your skin and your concealer. So looking at this close up, I freaking love it. Wow. I love it because it's bright and moisturized. And because it's moisturized, I think that if I put a powder over it, it might work. I'm going to try it. I have, which I haven't tried yet, I have the Morphe Bake and Set Setting Powder, which I'm not going to bake, but it's a brightening pink. Now, the reason why I bought this is because Huda Beauty came out with a beautiful powder in the color Cherry Blossom. Beautiful pink. I saw so many TikToks and influencers using it. It went viral. It went so viral that she ran out of stock, and she's been out of stock for months. I don't even know if she's going to restock it. Apparently, she sold out in a day or two. I wanted it so bad. I just wanted to try it because I do know that pink neutralizes the blue, and I went on the search for a pink powder, basically, that you can set your makeup with. And they were comparing the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom to the Morphe Brightening Pink. They were saying it's basically the same. So I went ahead and Morphe Pink, Morphe's at Ulta or Morphe, and I ordered it. So I'm going to try this for the first time. Okay, it comes as this little, it's a loose powder. Oh goodness. I probably opened this before, I just don't remember. But this is the powder. Very thin, very fine. Looks very, very fine. All right, now I'm going to also use I'm also going to use a technique that I also saw online. So this technique was using, I forget who it was. I wish I had the name. I forget which influencer it was, but she was using the Beauty Blender, this new Beauty Blender sponge that I did get at Sephora. Is really cute because it has this really smooth, foamy, velvety side and then like a powder puff side. Now I'm supposed to use I think the powder puff side to put on the powder and then maybe smooth it with this if I have to, the other side. But anyway, I've been using this quite a bit with other things and I really do like it. It's really cool and you can stick your fingers in there like a puppet. Oh God, here goes, guys. It's clean too. All right, so just a tiny bit. I'm going to start with a tiny bit. Let's see what happens. And I hope that, all right, so it's still in place, but it's not going to take too long to go into the creases. But let's go for it. Now, apparently pressing the powder into your skin is the way to go. And if I was younger, no problem. Older, you dab it on your hand to make sure that the powder goes into the sponge. Okay. Now, I mean, it's not really pinky at all. The Cherry Blossom from Huda is pretty pinky, but this is like a bright pink. I think that's all I need. It's just that little bit because it's definitely matte now and not greasy and not balmy looking. So honestly, it's definitely not going to sink into my pores at this point. I could see it that it's not. Let's do the other side. Got that much on there. All right, let's go. Now, the one thing I worry about putting powder under my eyes, the real reason why I avoid putting powder under my eyes is because powder does bring out your lines, unless you get a good one. Like Chanel, that doesn't. If I do it loosely, even though I'm using the pressed powder, I never press it into my skin. I do just kind of use the brush and go over it and give it this airbrush look, but I never find that Chanel goes, sinks into the creases. This is it. Now, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not going to say I am ecstatic and loving it only because I'm never going to find the perfect combination or concealer. But I can say that I really like this because I know that the skin under my eyes is extremely moisturized, which prevents the lines from coming out when I smile or the dryness. I like it. I like it. Now, unless somebody comes out with a miracle product that's going to completely smooth out under my eyes, then I'll love that. But this is definitely a go-to for me because I can see that the blue is gone. There's a tiny bit of dryness. I can't help it. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this. I really am. I don't have bags. My bags from no sleeping is not showing. So this is another quick video, but I'm kind of glad I came up with this because I just thought to myself, I've got a lot of dewy, balmy products. Why don't I put that under my eye? See what happens. So what do you think, guys? You like it? If you do, hit the like button. Thank you for tuning in. I love you, and until next time.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, you're bored.
But we're done. We're done with this video. We're done. The like button.
Four, 3.